Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platform.
Y'all know what segment we about to get into. We about to get into the SAF segment. And today, I got to talk about this show right here. The Fall of the House of Usher. I know some of y'all is like, what you mean the fall of Usher? I mean, Usher was just singing in Vegas. No! Damn! Jesus! People, no. The Fall of the House of Usher was a short story written by Edgar Allan Poe. Yes. I know some of y'all don't know who Edgar Allan Poe is. Well, let me enlighten you. He is a goddamn poet, storyteller, writer of some dark and twisted stories. And he always has like a raven. And I know some of y'all, what the hell is a raven? A raven's just a big ass crow. Alright? He always has it in his stories and it talks about heartbreak, drama, and death and all that jazz. Yeah. Edgar Allan Poe. And I guess bro was Poe too. Yeah. So they made a show on Netflix of one of his short stories. And before I get into the cast and I'm going to give you the stats and get into the plot, this storyline eerily sounds like the Sackler family, a Purdue farmer. Like, for him, because Edgar Allan Poe came out in, what, the 90s? What? Let me find that for y'all real quick. When did Edgar Allan Poe... Whoa. So Edgar Allan Poe actually died in 1849. So he in the 1800s, okay? So he wrote that in the 1800s. Y'all know about the Sackler family and the Purdue farmer stuff, right? Well. The story is eerily similar. Yeah. Now, let me give you the stats, the cast. We're gonna hop into that plot. Now, IMDb gave it an 8.1, and Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 89%, while the people gave it an 83%. So, frick y'all. You know why? Because the show was good. I thought this was really good. I like the effects. It was horror, thriller, drama. Oh man, had a great storyline. You feel me? I was thoroughly entertained. You know? Let me give you the cast. So, Kay Siegel, she was Camilla. She was the husband of one of the Ushers. I ain't about to name every goddamn actor in this because there's quite a few, okay? But, yeah, she was one of the wives of one of the Ushers. Carla Gigiano, she was Verna. She was basically the Raven. She represented death. Could have represented, no. At times I thought she represented the devil, but no, she was basically the Grim Reaper. She was like Death, the Grim Reaper. Then you had Ruth God, and she was Juna Usher. She was basically, who was played by Bruce Greenwood, Roderick Usher's latest wife. Now, Roderick Usher was a Rolling Stone. That's why he had all these goddamn kids. He had 1,000 kids by 1,000 women. Damn! He had a black kid, a white kid, an Asian kid. You have an Asian kid? I think he did. He had I don't know. Is he Indian? Indian to me. He had an Indian kid. I don't know, bro. I had 1,000 kids. All right. And I'm gonna name off some of the kids after I name off his sister, which they were identical twins. She was played by Miriam Magnayo. Madeline was her name. The older Madeline. They had another character, younger Madeline. I ain't getting into all the characters. I'll be here all goddamn day. You know what I mean? But one of his sons was played by Ruel Kahali. He was Leo Usher, one of the kids. You know what I mean? I think Indian, bro. You feel me? Then you had Tania Miller, who was played Victoria, or Victorian, whatever. That was his black kid. Was played by Tania Miller. All right. Then Also, another prominent character played by Carl Lumbly, whatever. He was Augustine Dupin, and he was like the lawyer. And him and Roderick was cool at first, and he backstabbed him in the end. Oh yeah, I'm hopping into the plot. So essentially, this is basically about like I said, it was a short story written by Edgar Allan Poe, and basically Roderick Usher is this businessman, and he created basically the drug and technology, and they call it Logathin or Logthin, whatever. We're gonna call it L. He created L. Then this other boss dude took the patent and stuff from him, took his design, and then down the line, him and his identical twin sister ended up killing him, putting him in these bricks in the wall, and like his kids start, seeing things as he was seeing things, and basically Roderick and his sister made a deal with death. You think it's the devil, but it's with death. And death was like, I'll give you everything you want. Everything. Literally. Everything you want. But when you die, your whole bloodline dies. Literally. Your whole bloodline dies. But you're going to see your bloodline die before you die. And, played by Carla Verna, she was like, I'll give you everything. You and your sister. But all your bloodline dies off. Yep. And they agreed. They thought she was bullshitting. She wasn't. They agreed. And so, essentially, like, in this world, kind of like the Sackler family, it seems like it relates to them because Roderick, he created the L, basically it's Oxycontin. And they destroyed a lot of families and lives. You saw that at the end, they had this clean ass shot where a bunch of bodies falling and stuff like that. But his family was good. They was all rich. They all was kind of excelling in the thing that they do and stuff like that. But it came at a cost. They all end up dying at the end. Yeah. And they all had their own little sector. Like one of their sons was like a party promoter. One of the black daughter, she was, she was a doctor, and she was into trying to build a new like heart for people, like a heart transplant thing, And then Leo character, you feel me? He was a game designer, and it's like they all got killed in weird ways though. One of the people got killed through acid, and you feel me? And the Camilla chick, she was the wife of the one Usher son, and she was about to cheat on Bird, going to this sex house party with the other brother. It was all types of stuff. You know what I mean? They got killed through acid. She stayed alive, and Leo got killed by a cat. Another daughter got killed by some monkeys. The other daughter got freaking what happened to her? I don't know. It was some weird Saul type of killings. You feel me? But Werner did say to basically that the granddaughter, because Camilla and one of the Usher sons had a daughter. You feel me? How do I think about it? How the fuck was she light skinned? Excuse my French. Why was she? They adopted her. They had to. Cause I'm like, yo, this one is Spanish and white. And, okay. Anyway, if it wasn't for her to saving her mom, getting her a house, whatever, then what happened was at the very end, Camilla, like, even though the granddaughter dies off, and that's one of the sad things because she's part of the Usher bloodline, her saving her mom ended up trickling in effect where it helped out with her goal. She wanted to help people and change the world and stuff like that. And Camilla ended up doing the program and stuff like that. It's kind of giving like butterfly effect, kind of, where it's like if one thing happens, a trillion other things happen and stuff like that. So that was pretty dope. You feel me? It wasn't dope that the granddaughter passed away. It was dope that how she helped out. And anyway, yeah. Damn, I'm telling you, bro's out here and he backstabbed his one Dupin. You know what I mean? Backstabbed him and told him, was like, yo, bro was harassing me. You feel me? I don't like it. So Dupin been on his ass ever since. But Redrick, he start seeing things, seeing Verna, seeing the Raven, and his kids start dying, and he start remembering like, oh yeah, his sister didn't have no kids because she was like, you know what? She kind of believed the pack after a while that like the bloodline's gonna die, and essentially the bloodline dies, and it's not a happy ending. You know what I mean? This is a show, so I'm not gonna deep dive into every detail. The point is, y'all go watch it your goddamn self. I'm just giving you an overview. And I think the point of this was basically, you can have everything in the world that you want, but lose the most precious thing to you in the process. Or, right when you have it all, you can lose everything that you feel is important. Yeah. Oh, and also, Juno Usher, you feel me? She was like a drug addict, and then Roderick got her onto the L, and then she was like, I'm about to get off the L, and I'm going to do something. And she ended up taking over the company and helping out millions and millions of people, along with Camilla. So, yeah. That's the gist of it. That's basically the end of it. You feel me? I thought this was really good. I thought this was based off the Sackler family, but it's not. It's based off a story written by Edgar Allan Poe, and it weirdly sounds like the Sackler family. I don't know. Y'all take what y'all want from me, you feel me? But once again, this is the fall of the House of Usher on Netflix. I say go watch that joint. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Great effects, great acting. Yeah. And it kind of has some real life to it, if you get my drift.